So, last time we made a little introduction to the dedication, and now we go through the first stanza of the 10th chapter of Bodhicharyavatara, which is on dedication. And so there are this chapter has many, parts. So first is to dedicate whatever positive things I have done for the benefit of others. So first is a kind of to say it in a short way and then to elaborate. I will read the Tibetan first. Daki shonchu shupa lan jupa nambar zambai. Gewa kontin roa kan shonchu kun shonchu shu lan jupa shu. That's translated in English by the Padmakara. By all the virtue I have now amassed, by composition of this book, which speaks of entry to the Bodhisattva way, may every being tread the path to Buddhahood. This is translated like that, but in the commentary, the commentary of Kempo Kumpal, it is not written like that. It's written so generally when we make either anything, actually making offerings, making prayers, generating bodhicitta, and all kind of things, but also in the same way when we dedicate also, we first feel, or you can say visualize, you can feel all the enlightened beings, all the Buddhas, Bodhisattvas, and all great beings in front of us as the kind of witness of my dedication, or kind of in front of them, and then all the sentient beings I feel, all the sentient beings throughout space also there. And then I make the dedication. And this is usually done like this, So what we are saying is, me, here of course it is referred to, me is here talking about Shantideva, I Shantideva, but when I say the prayer or the dedication, then I may myself, Now Shanchu Sembi Shupat samba shunchi chute sense pato, yamba paro de shimba tuki nyamlele ju pichil, number samhi, samba ye kewa. What it says is, me, the one who dedicates, is Shantideva, and I, my action, my activities of the Bodhisattva, first to generate bodhicitta, and then the activity of bodhicitta, which is bodhisattva, which is the 6 parameters, number samkhya tsamba ikeva. So all these, I engage in all the practice or all the activities of entering into the bodhisattva's training that I have engaged in. Now, tsamba here is written as engaging. Here, in the Tibetan, it doesn't seem like that I have composed this. It's not about composing the Bodhicharyavatara. It is about me engaging in the, entering into the engagement of Bodhisattva's activities, either generating bodhicitta or, practicing the 6 parameters, all of them. So here, tsamba is not, it's according to this commentary, not composing, but engaging in the bodhisattva's act. So all these, now for what we have to think is that as Shantideva dedicated, all his positive actions, compassionate and wisdom activities of past, present and future, and in a perfect way, without attaching or having any grasping to the, all the 3 aspects, that means the subject, object and the action, having no grasping, having no attachment to that course. And in the same way, he has already dedicated for himself. Now I also, join that. I join that dedication that Shantideva made, and I also, all the positive actions that I've done in the past, are doing in the present moment, will be doing in future lives, all of them put together, all of them put together, and then I will dedicate it. And like a drop of water putting into a big ocean, because if I put a drop of water into the ocean, then that drop of water can never be, dried up, because it gets mixed up with the full ocean. So in the same way, if I make the dedication, together, or join my dedication with the great bodhisattvas and Buddhas like Shantideva, then it will not be, exhausted. So, so I do that, and the whatever positive result or positive karma that comes out of this, this activity, all the positive actions that I have done in the past, till now, from the beginningless time, all the positive actions that I will be doing in the future, and all the positive actions that I'm doing now, including, listening to the teaching of Bodhicharyavatara, concentrating on them, making some meditations or, any kind of, generation, positive activities and positive intentions that arise out of that, all of them put together, and then I give it, I share it, I dedicate it to all the sentient beings, without excluding anybody, for all of them, that they will be able to generate a bodhicitta, and they will be able to, practice and train themselves or engage in the activities of the bodhisattva, the 6 paramitas. May they enter into the may they engage or enter into the practice of the 6 paramitas. So that is the dedication. This is the first stanza. And then I feel that, now this dedication, and all the dedication is like that, has kind of the four elements. And the first is that may all the sentient beings that generate bodhicitta and practice the bodhisattva's path. May they all bodhisattva's path. And then, because of that, may they be free from too much attachment, too much aversion, and may they be free from all kind of, fights and, all kind of aggressions and all negative activities. And may they have, very peaceful and very, joyful existence. May this happen. So this is melam. This is making prayer, wishing prayer. Then the first is wishing prayer. Melam, we call it melam jap. This may happen. May this happen. Second is, I wish it. This must happen. This must happen. This should happen. This. It should. This. I must. How good it would be if that would happen. So this is my aspiration. I really aspire that this will happen. I really strongly, want and aspire and wish this to happen. Not only pray it may happen, but it really should happen, and it will be so good if that happens. That's the second part. Third is that I will do something about that. That is the tamcha, commitment, that I will, because it is so important, it should really happen like that. Therefore, I must work towards that, and I will work towards that. However, long time it might take, however difficult it might be, I will, make all the efforts and endeavors that this will happen. And that's the commitment. And then the fourth one is that may all the, Buddhas, Bodhisattvas, the Lamas, all the three jewels like Buddha, Dharma, and Sangha, all of them, please, please bless me, please help me, please give me support, please, please, what can you say? Please share your efforts, give your efforts and power to make this happen. That is solde. That is, you can say prayer if you like, prayer or requesting, beseeching, please this, in order to this to happen, I must have this happening. So therefore, give your support, give your blessings, give your help to make this happen, that I will be able to do this. So when you do it with these four prong or four aspects of dedication or prayer, then what I say is this. So I will now any good thing that I've done, this will, this positive action should be dedicated, should be all the result of this, my positive actions, and that I've done and will be doing, all should become energy or the force to make this happen. That that what I desired in these four ways. That means I have dedicated this, for everybody. And then when you say these prayers, or then this make dedications, at the end of the dedication, you feel that all those enlightened beings in front of you, or in the space wherever they are, you feel that they have acknowledged your prayer. They have acknowledged your prayer, and then a kind of light radiates from them, and then enters into you, and all, and then they kind of, you feel that they saying that may things happen as you pray or as you request, and so they have given this, the support of all their immense and inexhaustible positive accumulations to my positive accumulations, so that all this big force can help me to make this happen. So this is the way to do the dedication, and of course when you do the dedication, the main thing is compassion, really strong wishing that this would happen. And I really would like to give away all the positive results of all my positive actions for this to happen to all the sentient beings. If I can't give, if it's just words only that I am doing dedication, then it doesn't have that much power of dedication. But if I genuinely, wish to give all my positive to everybody, then it has lots of power. And sometimes it is said that it also happens. It also, because everything is interdependent. The Milarepa said that Rila Gambi Gamchen Tang Chowa Jowe Yendoni san nyamburjavi tendeju, tendeji ni mo ngowai. He said that, the yogi who is practicing in the cave, in the mountain, and the person who is giving him support or giving him, giving him his sustenance, like food and drinks and things like that. The supporter, what can you say? The patron, these two, there's possibility that these two can become enlightened together. There is interdependent situation and the conditions that the yogi that meditates in the mountain and the patron or the supporter who is giving him or her the provisions for his meditation. So there is a kind of a interdependent situation or circumstances that they can become enlightened together. And the essence of that, the main kind of, what can you say, the main reason of that is ngowa, the dedication, because everything is interdependence, and interdependent is very, very subtle, it's the causes, conditions, are very, very subtle, and it happens, there doesn't need to be real thing, so therefore, because of the dedication, and if, somebody, does something very sincerely, something, even if, like supporting somebody who is practicing meditation or, genuine practitioner, and those who are actually doing the practice, sometimes they can become enlightened together, so the dedication is like that. So therefore, that's the understanding. So this, this is the dedication. So this is the, in short. So, so I think I will not give so much time in the, I will go through the text more quickly, but just to give some kind of a introduction. So I couldn't do more than one stanza today, so it's okay. So thank you very much.